is a better way to say it. But I mean, I'm on Overwatch in the big 2026. Nick's on Apex right now. Tyler's just not even streaming. You know what I mean? I mean, bro hasn't streamed in like what, 2 weeks, almost a month, maybe. Like Tyler's just not even streaming anymore. You know, and yeah, just gaming's it's a little flat. I mean, it's flat, and there's just no real denying that. You know,
Hello there, YouTube. I'm on here on Twitch.tv or whatever. I don't know. So yeah, we're here to react to Timthetatman. Timthetatman talking about streaming in 2026.
Is dead when Nick's back on Apex. Yeah, listen, man. I think it's just safe to say that gaming's in a pretty rough spot right now, right? I mean, I've been saying it for a little bit. Maybe I should specify gaming in regards to streaming. Maybe is a better way to say it. But I mean, I'm on Overwatch in the big 2026. Nick's on Apex right now. Tyler's just not even streaming. You know what I mean? I mean, bro hasn't streamed in like what, 2 weeks, almost a month, maybe. Like Tyler's just not even streaming anymore. You know, and yeah, just gaming's it's a little flat. I mean, it's flat, and there's just no real denying that. You know what I'm saying? It's just a little flat, and it is what it is, man. I mean, there's going to be ebbs and flows, highs and lows. Just got to ride this out. You know what I'm saying? So that being said, we're on Overwatch today.
I do not agree that gaming is flat. What he's saying, I agree more that online games are flat. Because we're getting good single-player games. Like, 2026, single-player games looking good, okay? Let's just get this straight. Resident Evil Requiem. Oh, my goodness. I didn't play the game, but I watched it. Dude, that shit looks beautiful. And the story is nice. Because I played, like, Resident Evil 4. Hell, I got a PS2 just to play Resident Evil 4. I got an old console just to play Resident Evil 4. So that's my introduction really to actually playing a game, the Resident Evil series. And then when I saw Requiem, it had the mix of the high pace and live, not live, but the more action oriented, and then we had Grace with the more with the more like RE traditional, like RE1, like the traditional Resident Evil, like RE2, RE1 type stuff. So that was cool to see. But to say that I was very much confused why would they say that that gaming is stale. It's not stale. Gaming, I would say online gaming, like multiplayer games, are stale. Like games that came out years ago, I will play those to this day. Like TF2. What other games? Fortnite. And then you have Nick, another example. He went to Apex. Apex been out for years. And then we have Tim. He went back to what? Overwatch. Overwatch's been out for years. I mean, not the original Overwatch, but the Overwatch 2 that turned into 1 that's just Overwatch. It's been out for years. So people are going back to the older games because, frankly, they just had a better... They're just better, mostly. We can't get really multiplayer games that just hit different. There's always good multiplayer games. I'm not saying we don't need multiplayer games. It hasn't been a good set of multiplayer games. We have had the single player's been going great though. Single player games are looking good. Okay? Even with Crimson Desert. I'm not gonna get into that. I'm not gonna get into Crimson Desert. But yeah, but even then you could say Resident Evil, Crimson Desert, Pragmata recently. What else? Hell, Mouse PI. If you're in the shooters, like that, like boomer shooters and stuff like that. If you're into that, whatever they call it. It's I do not agree with Tim when he says gaming is stale. I believe that multiplayer online live service games are stale. Like,
so it's good times, man. It's good times, bro. Story games are kind of on top right now. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of good single player games. I personally don't play those at all. My entire life, I haven't played them. And a lot of people, I've talked about this a decent amount. A lot of people like get mad at me for that. And I don't really know why. Like, it's just not my cup of tea.
No,
I don't know.
No, Tim. People get mad because look at your platform, buddy. Biggest streamer on 2 and then another one. You're one of the biggest streamers. People will listen to you. And then we have the smaller people who do play both sides of multiplayer and single player. But then when you say gaming is stale, you need to be more better, like what he just did now. That's why I like what he just did. Because he's like, someone said single player games have been doing pretty good. He's like, yeah, I just don't play them. And I like that. Because he specified what games he's really talking about. And he's talking about the multiplayer games are stale. So I said, okay, not all multiplayer games, but like live service multiplayer games are stale. So that's why I like what he says. That's why I like what he said. He specified it. He didn't just say gaming. It's because, like, if you just say gaming, what do you mean by that? Are you talking about live service multiplayer games? You talking about just multiplayer? Or are you talking about single player games? Or are you talking about story driven games? Because when you say gaming, it's very vague. Okay? You're not getting the full story. So I'm kind of glad he was able to specify that. And I don't know why I went on a tangent earlier, but like, let's continue.
I played some story games when I was younger, but I was just more drawn to like multiplayer games. So it is what it is, bro. I don't know. Like, I just don't want to. But there are stories that I do want to play. Like, before GTA 6 comes out, I want to play the story of GTA 5 because I never did that. So that is something I'm probably going to do here in the next month or two. Like, just do a giant, like, basically a couple streams in a row where I just do a playthrough of, like, GTA. So, because I've never done it. I don't know why. So.
That's cool.
Yeah, Elden Ring. Yeah, I mean, this is probably, like, everyone loves Elden Ring. It's just not my cup of tea. And I'm glad you guys love Elden Ring. But people get mad at me that I don't like Elden Ring. I don't know what to say, though. I just don't. It's just, I don't like it. So.
Yeah, no, that's correct. I believe with Tim on that. People getting mad at him because he doesn't like Elden Ring. Dude, gaming is just like music. It's subjective, man. It's just like music. Not everybody's going to live the same type of music. Now, one thing you can do is respect the artistry. You like that. That's the one thing that makes me laugh. People don't understand that you might not like the game, but you can respect the artistry and time. Like, if someone says this game is very good, okay, like Elden Ring, right? I might not like Elden Ring. I might not like Souls-likes. But I can respect the artist. I can respect the art, the talent, the visuals, the gameplay, and to be like, I see why this was a game of the year when it came out. Why it won Game of the Year? Because it's basically a good game. You have to look at it. You got to look at it like objectively. Like, this is a good game. Nope, it ain't stupid. It's not like freaking what's it called, Mind's Eye or some shit.
But I'm glad you guys like it. That's awesome. So yeah, I mean, it's just all this to say, I don't think it's really like for you to be like Ark is dying. I mean, I think it might just be gaming in general, boys. You know, it might just be maybe just multiplayer games in general. I mean, let's just see what everyone's watching on the big Twitch Shot television right now, bro. What's everyone doing right now?
I assumed that he was not. I was assuming he was about to say gaming, and I was about to be kind of peeved a little bit in this video. But I'm glad that he specified it.
Right now. Just Chatting has 304,000 viewers. Counter-Strike has 180. Dota and League are just like pillars, and then GTA, and then Val, and then special events, whatever that means, and then IRL, and then this is actually an insane thing to look at. World of Warcraft, viewership-wise, is like a top 10 game on Twitch right now. WoW. Then you literally have Overwatch, which I'm playing today. Then you have Minecraft, Windrose. Don't even know what this is. TFT, Apex, brother, it is 2026 and Apex has more viewership than Fortnite. Holy shit. That's insane. Pragmata, don't know what this is.
Oh
Slots.
my God.
Let's go. Tomodachi, Dead by Daylight, Rust. I mean, just look at what we got here, boys. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Well, hey, man, we had a good run, chat. You know what I'm saying, boys? We had a good run. What is special?
No, that's funny. He said we had a good run.
Special events.
We had a good run, man.
Like, what does that even mean? A special event? Chat, you want to do a special event together, guys?
That actually sounds pretty fun.
Tim, the finals? No. Where's Marvel? It was somewhere down there. I don't know, bro. It's just, but like I said, it's not even like a shot at any game in particular right now. It's just like the gaming scene in general with viewership wise. Now, I will say this candidly, I don't really know about player base. I'm sure there's a lot of games that still have very big player bases. And the reality is too, this is a very, very real thing. Viewership really doesn't mean anything in the grand scheme of things, you know? Like, Call of Duty can have 10,000 viewers, but they don't care because they're probably printing millions of dollars. So it's like, at the end of the day, it really doesn't matter. But it's just, from a streamer POV, it's just, there isn't much going on. You know what I'm saying? Tim, I think the big 2026, you should just blow up an inflatable pool and take your shirt off. I'm down. Sure. Just start doing like 3-hour streams in my backyard, like shirtless. And it's like me, like maybe I just cook a different item and I eat lunch. Maybe that's what I do.
Do you know what's so funny right now? That literally gaming is so in like, I would say multiplayer games are so, I don't know. I would say stale to like in turmoil with some things. That like, it's making the biggest streamer, right? One of the biggest streamers, Timthetatman, that mainly plays multiplayer games and stuff like that, right? Wanna go outside and do a IRL stream. He's known for gaming. You're gonna make this man go outside on his lawn. He's considered it. I know he's joking, but But hey, man, some jokes are layered in truth. My boy Tim over here about to get that lawnmower out. I know he probably got one of those riding lawnmowers. He's about to have like a fucking, I don't know, a White Claw. Be like
in the big 2026. 26.
No, no, go back. We gotta go back.
Mix, match, more happy with
Mix.
It's easy to start selling on Depop.
Depop.
Just snap a few photos.
26 from Scuba Steve. Would you say a game with less viewers is better for smaller streamers, or would it hurt them more than help? Candidly, I don't really have any advice for anyone trying to come up in streaming right now, I don't think. Just because the space has changed so much from when I started that I feel like anything I did, it's just completely different now. Like, apparently all you're supposed to do now is hire thousands of people to clip your content and post it on short form content. That's apparently what you're supposed to do now. Like, I don't know I don't have any. Also, you're supposed to view bot. My fault. Apparently, like, everybody's view botting now. And apparently that's just the norm. So I think the way you're supposed to make it in 2026 with streaming is ViewBot and hire clippers. And then you'll make it, bro. So good luck. Tim, do you ViewBot? No, I don't, guys. People come in here and tell me I've fallen off every day. But maybe I just haven't fallen. Maybe it's not that I've fallen off. It's just that I haven't ViewBotted. Duh. Guys, it's not that I'm falling off. I'm just not ViewBotting. Let's go, dude. Let's go. But yeah, I mean, I wish I could give you guys advice for streaming right now. I genuinely can't, though. So it's so different from when I first started. Like back when I was streaming on Twitch, 100 viewers was a lot for one. Like if someone had 100 viewers, they were like, oh my God, that's like a lot of viewers. And it was like back in the day, you really wanted to stream a lot because like the category, it would go from top to bottom. And it's like, if there was someone with 200 to 300 viewers and then you had 100 and then 80, it just kind of went like that. And that's how you got discovered back then. There wasn't like TikTok, YouTube Shorts. It wasn't any of that, you know? There was Vine. And even with Vine, it wasn't about clips from streaming or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? It's just the streaming space has changed so much to be so heavily dependent. And it's just life in general. People consume short form content, myself included, right? Where you just sit there and you scroll forever. You can literally just scroll forever. And that's where I see clips of whatever. Like you see a funny clip from someone's stream or something like that. It's just like back when I started, there was nothing like that. So like for me, it's hard to be like, yo, I do this because I don't know. I mean, I truly think that like TikTok kind of changed the streaming space in a way where it's like, I think short form content is more important right now than your actual live stream content. That's kind of an insane thing to think about, you know, because it's like your stream could be terrible, but if your clips are good, people are going to sit there and watch in hopes that they see one of those clips in a way. It's almost flipped now. It's kind of insane, bro. But it's like clipping is more important now than streams. When back in the day, back when I was streaming, like I mean, at least for me personally, I was always tried to be on as much as I can. Like when I was working full time, I would work like 8 to 10 hour days and I'd come home and stream for 4. Like I try to at least stream for 4 hours every night, you know? And man, I wish someone would bend me over and clap my cheeks. Thanks, Fitz. Thank you, bro. I really appreciate you hitting me with one of those in the middle of like my, you know, yeah, thank you, bro. Thank you. I really do appreciate it, Fitz. I lost my entire train of thought. I got flashbang. So I can't even remember where I was going with that. And
yeah, man, he got that. Yeah, that's what he got right now.
And that's it. I can't fuck. Yep, just can't remember. Whipsco's life was better before TikTok. I gotta be honest, bro. I think life was better before phones, to be completely honest. I wonder what it was like, because I was born in 90, you know? So it's like when I went out to bars, I always had a phone, but it wasn't like a smartphone. It was like the Nokia brick phone. I wonder what it was like back in like the 80s. You know what I mean? Where you just like you just had no way to contact anyone, bro. You just went. You know what I mean? And like, you know, we're just going out. You just went out. Like you had a payphone, right? Or a beeper, maybe? Yeah, meet me there at 9. That's how you did it, bro. Yeah, meet me there at 9, bro. Biggest thing is finding your niche, being consistent and post everything everywhere. Short form is king. I do, once again, I agree with what Machine just said with that super chat. Like, short form content is the content now, in my opinion. And even if you don't like that, it's just kind of the truth. Okay. It's just the way it is, man.
Okay, I like Tim's opinion. Well, yeah, you know, like and subscribe. It gets out.